Good morning. It's Thursday, March 5th, and this is MCHSLive.com News Morning Edition. The Bloodmobile is here and located in the bus lane outside the cafeteria. You should only be going if you have a ticket from Mr. Crow. If you do not have a ticket, do not go to the Bloodmobile. There will be a volleyball tournament being held at FCA on April 21st at 5:30. This is a friendly competition to promote FCA. It will be teams of 6 and it will cost $5 per player or $30 per team. Athletes of all ages can compete. If you have any questions or if you need to register, contact Ms. White for more information. This Friday, March the 6th, will be the last day to register for AP exams and exam payments. They are due Tuesday. If you are concerned about the payment, talk to Dr. J in the Freshman Academy. And now let's get the Knowledge is Power question.
Last night, the varsity soccer teams played the Madison County Raiders. The girls have won 3-0 with the scores being Kaylee Mitchell with 1 goal and Brooke Morrison with 2 goals. And the boys tied 3-3 with Trace Blanton had a hat trick. Tomorrow, the Dogs hit the road again to Franklin County. The girls kick off at 5:30 and the boys at 7:30. The tennis team has a home match versus Monroe area scheduled for this afternoon. The tennis team has another match scheduled for tomorrow afternoon against Franklin County. The baseball team has a doubleheader at home versus Hart County Friday night. The first pitch will be at 5 p.m. The track team has a meet at Sandy Creek High School for the Christian Taylor Invitational. We will have highlights on the meet next week. Be sure to come out and support your Bulldog teams. Now let's get today's Knowledge is Power answer.
After 25 years, Judge Judy's show is ending. Judge has one of the most beloved TV personalities and is one of the highest paid TV hosts in American television. Through the 25 years, the money that Judy has earned is over $440 million. She plans to leave the show behind but does not plan to ever leave your screen. James Bond new movie No Time to Die has been delayed 7 months due to the coronavirus. The movie will be released on November 25th. Mission Impossible and many other movies that are being shot in Italy are also being delayed due to the virus. Artists Niall Horan and Fletcher released 2 singles yesterday. One of these singles is a cover of Taylor Swift's hit song Lover. The cover has been approved by Taylor Swift, who called it stunning. The song is available for now streaming on Spotify. How about some local music news? Earlier, David interviewed Ms. Harris and Mr. Markland, 2 student band teachers, about the coronavirus impacts a band. We asked both Ms. Harris and Mr. Markland on how the coronavirus affects a concert band.
In general, it's sickness can be rampant in some bands because we do play close together. We play. There's a lot of condensation and spit involved in what we do, especially if you're a wind player. And so having contact with that and with your neighbor, that can probably spread a sickness pretty quickly, especially during flu season.
Then we asked Mr. Markland from his perspective.
I would say it could be spread fairly quickly in a concert band just because of inherently how close players are to each other. Like Ms. Harris was just talking about, we have a little bit of elbow room in the ensemble, but not a whole lot else. So if anyone coughs or sneezes or anything like that, it's pretty right there, so you got to be careful.
We also asked both Ms. Harris and Mr. Markland about how the virus affects the students.
It's definitely a topic that's on their mind, especially when they come to school after maybe hearing the morning news or things like that. And in terms of band, it can affect our sound because if people are absent because of any kind of illness, it does affect how the ensemble plays, and it affects, sometimes if there's missing voices, it kind of throws everyone for a loop.
Then we asked Mr. Markland for his opinion on the topic.
Number one cause is, if you get sick with coronavirus, you're not going to be at school. Please don't come to school with it. So and you're missing a lot of class time and instructional time. But mainly, the most important thing is just to feel healthy. Like, go get better. If you're sick, there's more important stuff. Go home, stay home, get better. Yeah.
Thank you, David, as well as Ms. Harris and Mr. Markland. Apple warned retail employees shortages about iPhone that is not coming back to the store. If your phone needs a replacement, Apple can simply not do that. The reason for this is because Apple no longer is making phones like 6, 6S, 6 Plus, and 6S Plus. Well, that just about does it for today's news show. But before we go, let's get today's joke of the day. What's the difference between a teacher and a train? The teacher says, "Spit your gum out," and the train says, "Choo choo." Why not one more for the day? Where do bees go to the bathroom? The BP station. Thanks for watching today's show. Check out who was behind the scenes today. Tomorrow we will have more news on sports and school happenings. Have a great Thursday, and as always, go Dogs.